Yeah. Yeah. It really comes down to ease or perceived ease of administration. And when payroll, record keeping, and everything's all in one system, everybody perceives that as being easier because this system is talking to that system. But if it's not designed properly from day one, which I find a lot in takeovers from fintech solutions or payroll companies, then you're going to have surprises. And that surprise may be, hey, I let in 80 employees to the plan that were only in your company for 3 months because we didn't set the eligibility criteria to something that was actually appropriate for your demographic and your turnover. And surprise, a year from now, you have a $10,000 audit that you weren't expecting when there's only actually 10 full-time employees, participating in the plan. So the impact of plan design at those certain time frames when the plan is actually getting implemented can have major impacts down the road. And unfortunately, usually the first indicator or the first decision for which service provider to choose is cost. If you go with the cheap service provider, you're going to get cheap results. Cost is important, but it's not everything. And you have to measure the actual service and functionality of the plan that you're going to gain by going through a plan design scenario with a qualified TPA or retirement plan consultant. You don't just want to answer a bunch of questions in a TurboTax-like environment online, selecting provisions that you don't have any business selecting because you don't know what they're going to impact down the road. So, that's probably the biggest thing is, improper plan design on the front end comes with a bad outcome on the back end. And that's usually when we're going to get involved for takeover work is to clean up those plans, take them over, restate the document, and then design it appropriately for that specific client.